parts back this weekend. They really looked good. Every single one of them looked awesome, except there was one little blemish on one of the red shifter knobs. Right there is that small blemish where the red didn't fully cover everything. Other than that, everything looked great. The short throw shift kit plates for the Fiesta ST turned out super good, much better than I thought. I don't know if they're actually clear hard coat or black hard coat because they're really dark. And I didn't really understand that. But anyway, they turned out really good as well, and I ended up assembling all those. I shipped 3 out. 3 people had ordered them before I even had them made, so I shipped 3 of those out, so that's cool. One other thing was storing. I store them underneath my bench table over there, and I don't really want to store them under there because they could get knocked over. I mean, I literally, when I take the vise off, I put it right beside it, and then I put the fixture beside it, so I don't really want to put them there. But I really want to put them inside the house by my desk or whatever, but I want some shelving units or whatever. So, if you guys have any tips on any shelving units that could store parts safely, leave a comment below, because I am very interested. Also this weekend, I really wanted to make some type of stamp to stamp on the back of my stickers that I send with my parts. Anytime anybody orders anything from me, I send a sticker with it. So I really wanted to put my logo, obviously, then I want to put my website on there. I really wanted to put that on there so people know where to go, because nobody knows really where to go. And then my sticker just says Mojo MFG on it, with a weird horseshoe and a nail looking thing. So that just shows them pretty much where to go, and it says Ohio, USA on it, because I really like Ohio. Also this weekend I did a little recon work, I guess you could say, and did some benchmarking on some other products to basically almost make my own reverse engineering benchmarking, same difference. I remember doing this at a place I worked, I interned for when I was in school still, and we would get other people's stuff and basically benchmark against those, against our stuff, and it was just fairly interesting. So I kind of did the same thing here and used the Tormach to reverse engineer it. Awesome. So we can talk a little bit about reverse engineering. So let's start off with something here. I have the Heimer in here right now, and all I have to do is set G54. So this number right here, that's my current work coordinate system. If you're not a CNC, that's where my 0 point is for G54. So I have the center of this part that I'm benchmarking. I have it center located, so G54 is always my center point. So I can go over here and type in G55, and G55 pops up, and that I can make. Then I can find any point on this part that I want, and then all I have to do is flip back to G54, and that'll tell me where it is relative to the 0 point that I have set. Pretty cool. I don't know if there's an easier way to do that. I just have to keep going. The reason I have to do that is because I have to keep going back and forth. There's not an actual set point, like say there's a bolt hole that I have to find, and then I have to go and find each side of the bolt hole and then divide it by 2 so I can find the center of that bolt hole. So that's a rough thing to do. So that's why I'm going back and forth between the work coordinate systems. It's fairly cool, and that's why I love this machine. Starting off like this, I can reverse engineer, I can benchmark anything just with the Heimer and the machine and Path Pilot. So awesome. By far one of the coolest things ever. But even then, the Tormach couldn't really do everything, I guess. I mean, I had paper strung out all over my desk inside the house, and I felt like Russell Crowe in the movie A Beautiful Mind, you know, when he has that huge wall, and my mind was going all over the place. I had numbers everywhere where I couldn't remember where they even came from. But I have a fairly good prototype design done of what I'm going to make, and I'll show that in this upcoming week's video. So that should be cool, and I really hope to have a prototype done by the end of this week. One of the guys at work has a car that I can basically try this out on, because I have a Fiesta and this goes on a different car. So he's going to try the prototype out for me, which is awesome. In return, I'll give him one for free. So it's a win-win for both of us. That's awesome. So this weekend was pretty busy and fairly good success, I'd say. So I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching.